envoyatHome can drastically lower the cost of caregiving by adding inexpensive technology as a caregiving option. Rob, welcome to Live Better Longer.
Well, thanks, Bill. Thanks for having me today.
It's a pleasure. So tell me about envoyatHome.
Well, let me also tell you about a statistic, an important statistic. By 2029, it's expected that 54% of middle-income seniors won't even be able to afford senior housing. The cost of aging is a national crisis hiding in plain sight. I became aware to this issue a couple of years ago through a personal story. I had lost my dad. My sister and I found ourselves as primary caregivers for my mom. She was living in South Florida in an over 55 community in a single family home, and she loved her independence. She had her family or her relatives down there, and she had her doctors and her social life all down in Florida. With me being here in New Jersey and my sister being in Chicago, thousands of miles away, we felt a little helpless on how to help mom live alone independently. And while she was in great health, aside from the natural 80-year-old aches and pains, she was in need of knee surgery, and so we were obviously very concerned about potential issues that could result from people in that condition. Well, I did what any good son would do, Bill. I scoured the internet looking for solutions on how to help my sister and I feel more in control and how to find ways for my mom to feel more comfortable living alone.
And you didn't find anything, did you?
Nothing. Big surprise there, nothing. We found nothing. So I did the next thing that a good son would do. We created this thing called envoyatHome, which is our vision coming to life on a service that could help us as distant caregivers, distant children, as well as fit within the lifestyle of my mom living alone independently thousands of miles away.
Mm-hmm. That's great. So how has envoyatHome helped people?
So we installed envoyatHome in one of our first clients, and within just a few short weeks after installing envoyatHome, the family got an alert at 4 o'clock in the morning that dad, this is the dad who's an 85-year-old man, his name is John, he decided that at 4 o'clock in the morning he was going out for coffee and donuts. Well, this wasn't any ordinary 4 o'clock in the morning. This happened to be a 4 o'clock morning where we were about ready to have in New Jersey a big blizzard. In fact, there was a state of emergency. And so the family quickly ran out of the house, got to dad before he got too far out of the community, and was able to get dad back to safety. Mm-hmm. When the story was relayed to us, it was sort of very humbling to know that we were credited with saving dad's life because this could have had a very tragic outcome. Mm-hmm. We knew we were really onto something, and we really knew that there's technology solutions that could really help people live better longer.